Hey, this is TC Carson. I'm here with Mr. Barry Gaines. How you doing, brother?
Oh man, I'm good, man. I'm enjoying this Juneteenth, man. Just reflecting and just being thankful, man, for everything.
Yeah, what are you doing special for today?
Well, I worked out this morning.
That's,
Uh,
me too. Me too.
I got my workout in, and I just been doing a lot of research. I was online just doing some research on the Black Wall Street back in Tulsa,
hmm
and I'm thinking about going out there because I want to see what's going on now with it, and just doing some history, man. Just some research and just educate myself a little bit.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Just wonder how are you handling the whole COVID-19, social distancing, masks, nobody in your house thing.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to keep that immune system nice and strong. Stay active. Keep busy doing activities. I got a bike. I started getting more into the whole cycling life,
Okay.
um, and it just gave me a different perspective on the city of Atlanta. And I've been doing a lot of networking actually on my bike. So
Oh wow, that's cool.
you know, so it's been working out.
Okay. Now, has your no, I'm not gonna ask you that. So the Black Lives Matter movement. Um, give me your thoughts, brother. Give me your thoughts on what's going on right now in this country.
You know what's funny? I think that first of all, I think the Black Lives Matter movement is great. It's a great movement, but I think we're ready to see reform. We're ready to see some true changes, and we're just tired of being treated unfairly. So I salute the Black Lives Matter movement, and I'm with change, man. I'm tired. I see I hear stories from generation to generation where I think that now it's just conditioning. We just
Mhm.
became numb, and I feel like I told my mother this. I've been traveling around visiting family for these last couple of weeks, and my mother was in a segregated high school, and she used to tell me different stories. And it's kind of like playing out of now, like a modern day '60s movement,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
people are just tired, man. I mean, we want fairness.
hmm
That's it. We want fairness, and
And it's
I
interesting
think
that people are fighting against just being fair. You
yes,
fighting against being treating me like you get treated.
yes.
It's like, why is that an issue? I don't understand.
You
Why?
know, I think it's more about perspectives. You
Mm,
know, the way certain people look at us, they don't look at us the way we look at them. It's
no,
just
they
some
don't.
of them. I'm not saying for everybody, some of them, and that's just how it is. Like just looking back at our history, um, we were livestock.
The police
You
were
know,
created to police us, not to serve and protect us.
yes,
They were
yes, yes,
created to go and get us.
yes. We were livestock, and
Yeah.
and then I also see some NFL owners and NBA owners that treat the players the same way. So what's the real big difference?
Right. Well, we have to understand our power, and we haven't really done that in this country since we've been here. We don't really understand how much is run on who we are and what we do and our money.
Yes, yes,
And it really gets down, in this country, it gets down to dollars and cents. And
yes,
when we understand which is why Black Wall Street was burned down,
yes, yes,
got too much money, got too much power, got too much independence. But once we understand the power of our dollar, then we'll get some things, more things done in this country. I think the young people I remember this time. I'm old enough to remember having to ride on the back of the bus. I'm
yes,
old enough to feel the same energy now that I felt when I was 11 years old.
yes.
It's the same thing, and it's really disheartening to me that we're still here.
Right.
But I'm glad that it surfaced because it's been underneath everything. The 8 years we had with Obama, it was underneath.
Yes.
It was just all underneath. Nobody, they just kept running underneath. So now it's
Right.
bubbled to the surface. I'd rather know where it is. I'd rather see.
Exactly.
I'd rather see.
Exactly.
45 was on purpose. He was put here to do exactly what he's doing, and
Yes.
we need to see what this is so we can fix it. Okay,
Yes.
they're gonna stop me from talking about politics, so I'm I'm gonna
No,
stop.
but that was a good icebreaker. That was a good icebreaker.
Okay, in one word, let's go back. In one word, brother, can you describe how you felt when you opened your confessions envelope?
I felt like it was truth. I felt like it was the right word to describe the interview, and
Okay.
it was just, it was just truth. It was how I just being thankful. Um, is truly how I felt. Like I opened up our conversation today saying I was thankful. So it's just how I felt, and it was just confirmation.
So it wasn't difficult for you to discuss your confession on camera. You weren't nervous or anything. It was just your truth.
Yes, not truth.
Oh, okay. So, has Confession Box provided you healing?
Absolutely. It's always great to have a platform to talk about your transformation with what's going on in your life. And I thank Diana for providing that, because so many people hold things in and you don't realize that you're a blessing to other people once you share your testimony. So, um, and again, I'm
Amen.
thankful.
That's truth right there. Well, you kind of answered that question. Well, after being on Confession Box, but do you find it easier to talk, just talk about your confessions or talk about things that you might in the past have kept quiet?
Absolutely. I just feel like just being vegan right now, health and wellness is so popular right now.
Hmm.
If you tell once you tell people you're vegan, they're so curious. They want to know so many different ways of. They're just curious of
Hmm.
um, transitioning. They want to know. They just want to know. They want to know what's going on because it's a healthier lifestyle. And I tell them all the time, it worked for me. Everyone's body is different,
Hmm.
and try it. Keep an open mind. See what happens. You know.
Well, I tell people we eat too much meat anyway. I mean, vegetarian, vegan, for me, it's just about balance. And I know our bodies don't need as much meat as we normally eat. As people,
Right.
they eat way too much meat. I do an 80-20 rule.
Yes.
80% of my plate is vegetables, grains.
Right.
20% is meat.
Right.
And that, for my body type, that seems to work.
But you
Everybody's
know
not.
what? You know what I realized that whatever you're into is levels. It's levels of it.
Yep.
Even becoming vegan, and what I'm realizing now is I eat more uh I eat more depending on what time of the year it is. Like right now it's summertime, it's hot out.
You
You
don't eat as
require more, yeah, you require more liquid, more water.
much.
Then you have different flavor types of water. Like I do a nice cucumber, mint, lemon in my
Yeah.
water, and
Hmm.
that cools me off. A lot of salads,
Hmm.
arugula, spinach. Not too many heavy leafy vegetables, but nice light leafy vegetables. It helps with the digestion.
Hmm.
You're getting the right nutrients, and you're energized. You
Yeah.
know,
But
so it
bro, I can't
works.
give up my chicken. Moving on. Would you
Hey,
recommend?
hey, hey!
What's
You'll
up?
be surprised. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised what you can substitute with chicken. I'm telling you. Don't knock it till you try it. Don't knock it till you try
Okay, okay. I get okay, okay. I, I try anything. I really will.
it.
I'll taste it. I'll taste it. A friend of mine makes a vegan catfish sandwich, and
Yeah.
it
Okay.
tastes just like catfish, but
Yeah.
it's tofu.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so I know things can be done, but it's my chicken. So would you recommend Confession Box to anybody that wants to tell their story or their confession?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's all about sharing. I mean, there's so many people that didn't have the opportunity to share your story, and where did that get them? I think sharing, like what they say, sharing is caring. It's the truth. Sharing is caring. If you really care about somebody, you want to share your story. You want to share certain platforms that they can get the word out. I think all that is key, to growth.
Absolutely, absolutely. So now, what
Yeah.
do you want viewers to know about you? Something special, hobby? What are you passionate about? Something that they
Well,
would know.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm I'm 46 and I'm evolving like I'm a teenager going into adulthood all
That's what's
over again.
up.
And I just want people to know that I'm the type of person that I'm willing to try anything. I'm open to learn, and I don't think I know it all. Like, I want to learn. I want to continue to grow until the day that I die. And I think what's make life very interesting. Discover new things about yourself. Not being content. Just keep on researching and learning and growing. And there's
When
so
you
many things, to get into and get involved in. So I just,
And it's so easily accessible today because of
yes,
computers and your phone. You can learn anything you want to learn on YouTube. So
yes.
um, in one word, describe your experience on Confession Wax.
Uh, Courageous.
Hmm.
Because you have to be very courageous. It takes a lot of courage to share your story with the world.
Mm-hmm.
And I can remember in college taking a public speaking class, and it was people of all walks of life. When they got up to speak, they were scared. I'm talking sweating, hands shaking. So you have to be very courageous to share with people. You have to be confident. You have to be bold. You have to be. Uh, you just have to be. You just have to be courageous. Like I said, if you want to share with other people, because you have to understand that it's helping other people than yourself. Your testimony.
Well, brother,
So,
thank you so much, man. So how can people reach you? How can they get to you? What's your Instagram? What's your
um,
Twitter?
yeah, my Instagram is Barry the Vegan. My website is barrythevegan.com. YouTube, Barry the Vegan. Everything is Barry the Vegan. And I got a lot of great content coming out. I'm excited to share it with the world. You know,
Well,
so
I'm gonna follow
it,
you, brother. I'm gonna follow you,
yeah.
and I'm gonna see if you can make my chicken
Now I
vegan.
am. I got something for you. I got something for you.
All right, brother.
All
Thank you
right.
again, man. We appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Peace.
Peace.